Hey everyone, Jordan here from ThatCarLife, and today we're featuring a very special car, a 1994 K-swapped Honda Civic EG. If this doesn't convince you guys to K-swap a Honda, I don't know what will. Alright guys, so I'm here with Harry. He is the owner of this beautiful 94 EG Civic. How are you, bro?
Good, bro. How are you guys?
This EG Civic, I'm obsessed with it. You've seen me like behind the scenes, can't stop giggling, smiling over this car. It looks beautiful. How long have you had this car for, man?
I actually picked it up in 2020.
So 4 years owning this beautiful car. And did you buy it looking like this, or?
It didn't really look like this apart. When I got the car, shout out to Dennis. He kept the car actually pretty stock from the exterior point. When I got the car, it had EG6 lip, EG6 seats. It was very stock looking, like a sleeper look. And I think that's what Dennis tried to pull off when he had the car. I guess since my ownership now, this is where it's gone to now. It's a bit of a track looking beast.
Yeah, it looks like a straight track weapon, bro. Like all of the little aero pieces on it, the carbon pieces, the tow bars and hooks everywhere. It just looks like a track weapon, bro.
All my builds actually do like that track sort of street inspired look. This was like along the journey, all the parts that came along, and
no, I absolutely love it, man. I think you were telling me you've experienced a few Hondas before this one as well.
Yeah, no, I've been through definitely a few Hondas. Started with like EKs, EM1s, EP3s, SDKs, FK as well. Funny enough, I got this little thing right here.
So what inspired you to buy an EG Civic of all the Hondas that you've had?
Back in 2020, right before COVID actually, me and my girlfriend Linda, we were sitting in Osaka airport. Just one day came up to the topic, you know, if there was just a car we want to build, what would it be? And came up with the idea of a JDM front DC2 or an EG. And I think after that trip down the track, an opportunity came up. Dennis got the car. He posted up one IG story, said willing to sell. I never knew he had an EG. So I was like, oh my God, this is a great opportunity just to look at it. And it was red. One thing I didn't like was red for Hondas tend to go pink. For me, red was like, I gotta see it to believe it, right? So came to see Dennis and the red was immaculate. And I thought, mate, we kept the paint in really good condition. And after 4 years, this is how we got it to. It was an EG that I never really thought of. It was the inspiration from my girlfriend. So shout out to Linda for that one.
That's such a good story of getting into the car, and the fact that you're in Japan as well and got that inspiration. That kind of comes out in the build of the car. It's a bit of like JDM vibes mixed in as well. So just
more like a fun project, and it's a nice car for her. She loves the bucket, the car seats, and surprisingly enough, she knocks out in that.
Falls asleep in race bucket seats.
She loves to fall asleep in there, and I tell her it's like, is it the seat, the noise of the exhaust? Yeah. She's like, oh, the seats just sink me in. You know, I just love it, the seats. So
nice and tucked in, and it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to have, and it's always memorable to how I got the car.
Well, I think what we'll do, we'll go over the exterior of this car. We'll go over some of the mods that have been done to this thing. This has an immaculate carbon fiber bonnet.
This is a J's Racing Type T bonnet, one of those old school bonnets J's Racing made. It's carbon on the top with FRP underneath. One of the key features I like about the bonnet is it's double vented, so for K-series exhaust manifolds at the firewall. So the ones at the back, it actually helps with a bit of the cooling. After that, you can see the matching spoon lip as well.
That's right, yeah, the lip looks beautiful. And yeah, it matches the carbon features of the car as well.
1x1 carbon. You also got the Rise Japan canards. 1x1 carbon as well. Bit of a theme going on.
Yeah, it adds to the track vibe of this car.
It's an EK custom bumper. The benefit of this is that's got the OEM mounting points. After that, we got the custom tactical art cut out for the K-series duct there.
That's this intake that's coming out here. I guess this intake hole.
Cold air intake system, so the air filters directly right there. And then you got the spoon toe hook as well, right coming out from the spoon lip. So kind of matches everything.
Adds to the whole race inspired look too.
Yeah, it's very aggressive, I guess, for an EG. And also the front end as well, the Denji headlights, projector headlights.
Oh wow, yeah, that looks so good, man.
Amber corners as well. So that's the front end.
What wheels are these?
Funny enough, I got the wheels before I even got the car. It's actually my buddy down in Melbourne, Ricky, custom, really rare spec. The 16 by 8.5 plus 30 C28s in OG bronze version 1.
Color looks amazing, this bronze. I love it so much.
And I got like 225 45 AR1 semis on them.
Semi-slick tires as well.
Slick tires, nice grippy boys. DC2R 5-lug swap. Right now it's currently on into my SR brake pads.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's a simple DC2 setup.
As long as it grips good and brakes good, that's very important. Some of you guys may not know, but I'm a massive Honda boy at heart. I used to have a DC2 and a B18C7 EG, and that thing spun like no tomorrow. And that was nowhere near, I guess, what the K-Sport would be with power to weight ratio. So I can just imagine how hard this thing would be to get traction on the road.
You could only imagine, right? But I think with the AR ones, they do hook up pretty nice.
Yeah.
And the suspension, it's on spoon core loaders all around.
It feels really good on the road as well, nice and stiff.
Stiff.
Yeah.
It's definitely a stiff point. They're on aggressive spring rates as well. It's kind of needed for what its purpose is.
I love the mirrors too, man. What mirrors are these again?
Vision DCs.
Yeah, that is a nice clean mirror setup, bro. And yeah, I just love the carbon features around this car. Carbon on the front, a bit of the side.
You gotta insert that carbon fiber guy everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, carbon fiber.
Everywhere. You
Gotta add him in. He would have a field day with this car, bro. Literally everywhere. Like, then you go to the rear. The rear of this car, it's unique because it's a mixture of subtle and aggressiveness at the same time.
It's definitely making a statement, you know.
100%. Like, you've got like the stock bar, but you've got this aggressive style spoiler and diffuser at the same time. So it's like the best mixture of both worlds.
Yeah, the wing, it's a Voltex EG wing. And other than that, we've got a Barris half diffuser. Half diffuser off a Evo 7.
So this isn't made for an EG Civic, it's made for an Evo.
It's made for an Evo.
Wow.
And got my buddy to hook up custom mounts on it there. So it's actually made from steel mounts. So it's actually pretty solid.
Dude, I can't believe there's an Evo diffuser on an EG Civic. It looks perfect. It's almost like it was made for an EG. 110%. And Harry, what exhaust have you got on this too? I love the color and like the tip of it as well. It looks like, I think I said before, it looks like a J's Racing, but it's not, eh?
It's a custom exhaust made by my mate Johnny at PL Fab. It's a custom 3-inch exhaust. He burnt it for me as well, so it's got that nice blue hue to it. But the rest of it, it's like a full custom 3-inch stainless steel mid pipe as well. So when you do hear it, it definitely makes a statement.
Bro, I can't wait to hear this car. Like, I just have such a soft spot for Hondas, and I think K-Series motors just sound insane.
Oh yeah, especially when it's like an EG or EK chassis or DC2.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely loud, you know.
So that was an exterior overview of the EG Civic, and now we've switched into the interior. It's got beautiful big Recaro race seats in it.
When I first got the car, I actually had the EG6 front seats, and don't get me wrong, they were like comfy but had massive body roll. When I wanted to kind of lower the car and everything, you start getting more body sway. We end up getting a Recaro RSGs here in silver mesh. We also got the pole positions as well. For me, I didn't quite mind the mixed match look. I think the pole positions are, as far as a passenger, are pretty comfy because they're wider.
I can concur as a passenger. It does feel very comfortable, but it also tucks you in at the same time.
And these are definitely more aggressive, the driver's seat.
It's a lot more comfortable than I expected. This steering wheel, I can see it's got some signatures on it. Is that right?
Yeah. Spoon came in the year of 2023. They signed my steering wheel as well.
No way.
Wow. Spoon 95 endurance. I think it's to signify the endurance lap in USA. Dai Hoshira, I think that's how you say his name. Yeah. Also signed my wheel and also my name in Japanese.
Bro, that is hectic.
So it's like I definitely a sentimental steering wheel. So it's been through my cars since my EP3, and I still have it now.
That is cool that you've kept that like one piece from your cars and brought it through to all your others as well.
Even though like it's got a bit of wear, but I think it's now got a bit of sentimental value. So I've got the quick release from Battlecraft.
Oh wow!
So
that's
kind of handy when you're getting in and out of the car.
100%. That adds to the track spec vibe as well. That white cluster isn't a stock one, right? That's like a special.
That's definitely an EG6 cluster, but bear in mind, I do remember that it's actually from a sedan. So if you can see the 4-door there.
Oh
so.
yeah.
So it's from the EG, I think 9 JDM version.
It looks so much better, but having that cluster. My EG had like the normal one, the white cluster. Biggest difference, makes it feel so much more sporty.
It's actually a nice piece to it, you know. You don't get much these clusters around.
Center console as well, nice shift knob.
EG6 center console, spoon titanium shift knob, which I actually reburnt it myself.
Oh, nice.
So that's like a core feature that I kind of took some time on a weekend and reburnt it. And
yeah, that looks sick, bro. And you've got like a wood grain pocket here as well.
That's there. That's the factory EG6 center console there.
That is so cool.
So came with the car, so it was a nice piece. We've got a JDM yard footrest bracket there, which is
very race spec, this foot bracket. I love it.
Behind that is the K Pro ECU, so it's a nice piece to kind of shield it away.
You got a nice rear strut brace there. It looks like a track car back here, bro.
That's the optional ITR rear strut brace, and also the EG6 seats as well, which I've gotten Johnny to weld in. Other than that, it's a clean,
very clean interior.
Back there, and
100%, bro.
The rear view mirror, which is by Zoom Racing.
Oh, I've never ever seen a mirror like that.
Yeah.
That is so unique.
And it came in red, fitted through the theme. It's a nice piece.
It's definitely not something you see every day. Now, this is an insane interior, bro. it has like a good mixture of street ability and like track ability at the same time. So it's kind of the best of both worlds,
Best
bro.
of both worlds.
But yeah, we'll have a look at this K-Swap, see what you got under the hood of this bad boy. Here is the heart of the beast, this beautiful K-Series engine. And what K motor is this?
This is off a EP3 Type R, so the JDM K20A.
It looks right at home in this engine bay. Like, it doesn't look like it's not meant to be here.
This goes with the theme, the red valve cover, the sizing of it as well.
How much power does this make as well?
It's tuning at 150 kilowatts the wheels, so
Wow, bro, that must feel amazing in this car. 150 kilowatts in an EG Civic that weighs barely anything.
more close to a ton.
Aftermarket radiator here as well in intake.
Definitely, it's one of those things I do want to plan on upgrading in the future for a full-size radiator.
Yep.
But it still does the job even after a few track days. Yes, have a cold air intake by AEM.
That looks mad.
Other than that, has sport mounts. Got a Mercedes Class A power steering mod, so it's an electric power steering mod. Feels pretty good. Like, it's got nice feedback to it, no sloppiness to it. And I think as an electric system, it's direct feedback.
Internally in the motor, is it stock or is it built or anything like that?
Completely stock. Just wanted to keep it like stock, intake headers, exhaust. Other than that, I didn't want to open up the motor for anything too fancy.
The fact that you can make 150 kilowatts with an unopened motor in a car this light, like, you don't really need to forge it really. Like, this is enough power, it should be.
Yeah, the engineers at Honda's knew what they were doing, so kind of left it the way it is, NA. But later down the track, if I get too bored of it, maybe a supercharger, but who knows.
That's the one thing I miss about my Hondas. NA, they were just so much fun. Like, it was a whole different experience. VTEC makes a big difference as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that we kind of grew up on and have a soft spot to.
And you said that the K-Swap was done by the previous owner?
Done by the previous owner. I think it was a good blanket where we just touched up on. We actually dropped this subframe, got a new DC2 subframe, rebuilt it. But other than that, we just kept it reliable as much as we could.
Just drive it, enjoy it, have a whole bunch of fun. Like, it's nice and reliable, you know what I mean? Like, bro, with Nissans, then you modify them, everything always breaks, but you can't beat that Honda reliability. I miss that.
This is what Honda's age, this is what Honda's known for.
Honda's the most underrated cars, and I hope this video is going to help convince you guys why you need to do a K-Swap in an EJ Civic as well. I mean, I think, or just any Honda. K-Series is just on top.
K's the way.
K is the way. I love that. I love that. This is an insanely good quality build. The track features, the street features, it honestly looks like the best of both worlds of a Honda that you can really experience on the street. So I'm very excited to experience this thing, see how it feels, how it drives, how it sounds. So we will start this thing up, go for a drive and see how this thing feels. This thing sounds so nice.
Not too bad considering what it is.
So you said it's a 3-inch exhaust all the way through?
Yeah, 3-inch all the way through, no cat, straight track spec.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
This thing is going to sound raw. Can't wait to show you guys. Oh man, that hurt my ears. Is that launch control?
That's launch control there.
Oh, that's so cool. What's the launch control set to?
3.5?
Wow, bro.
Yeah, 3.5.
That sounds insane.
I hope your ears are
love
right.
it. That's totally worth the ear damage. What a car! That is like a full track spec weapon. Sounds so raw, so raspy. Oh, you can't beat the note of a K-Series. That is nuts. Oh, dude. That sounds literally insane, bro. That is hectic. Oh, what a note. Oh, it's so raspy. I love it. Oh man. That VTEC cracks on so hard. That is unbeatable. I've never experienced NA raw torque like that before, bro.
That's what it is. I think when you're in a light car like this with a different height, it's a different ball game.
100%, bro. Like the power to weight ratio, you feel it. It feels like a go-kart on steroids.
Drive it calmly. It's nice and quiet.
Yeah, like you can cruise the car and it's not like destroying your eardrums, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got that sweet spot, you know?
But then it's got the best of both worlds once again, where if you want to, I guess, open it up, it absolutely screams like a monster. Oh. Dude, that is the loudest VTEC crossover I've ever heard. Oh. Oh, bro. That is so much fun. Oh, I need another Honda in my life, man. Oh, bro, the sound is echoing off all the walls everywhere. Like, it's got like that perfect raspy tone. Oh.
There's another motor wants to scream in there.
Yeah, bro, it's like there's a beast in there just like, let me out, let me out. And when you open it up, bro, that beast comes out. Wow. Oh, it's so raw. That is hectic. Yeah, the kids are saying rev it. Always got to rev it for the kids. They're gonna be future rev heads.
From that day on, was the one to get a Honda now.
100%, bro. It feels like you're in a track car.
That's what it is. Yeah, the seats, the sound.
Oh. You said you got a GoPro.
Got a laptop next. Civics at 3 AM.
Definition of the meme.
This is the final boss.
Yeah. I can't stop smiling. It's so good. That sounds insane. So responsive as well. It throws you back into your seat. Hondas, man, can't beat it. Now that is an unbeatable sound, unbeatable feel.
My smile hasn't been diminished ever since we hopped in the car.
Is that every single time?
Yeah, basically. It's always got that smile, man.
Back in an EG Civic.
Back in the EG Civic. It's
6 years.
6 years for him. It's my first time-ish in a passenger
I should
seat.
probably start by trying to find the seatbelt buckle. Oh, clutch feels so nice as well, bro. Oh. Dude, it cracks VTEC instantly, like straight away.
It's like it's another motor, eh?
And it goes into gear so smooth as well, bro.
It's a nice shifter, man.
Yeah, bro. I love this so much.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, dude.
That's
wow, bro. This is like nothing I've ever experienced, bro.
Can't get that smile off your face.
Honda, bro, the power of dreams. Look at this smile, like.
He ain't faking that.
Dude, like, my EG felt amazing, responsive with a B18 C7, but man, nothing beats a K series. This is nothing like I've ever experienced. Oh. It's instant response out of a non-turbo, like.
That's it.
I can't, I'm speechless, guys. Like,
and that's your first time in a K series?
First time driving a K series motor in an EG Civic. I just can't believe how responsive it is. I'm in 4th gear right now, and I'm slowly applying throttle. Instant response. I just love how you can wrap it down a gear in a Honda, just like that. You can't wipe the smile off your face. You absolutely can't. And the fact that you can just pop it in 5th gear, nice and quiet, we're going for a Sunday drive, best of both worlds, bro.
Just play music, blasting, and
100%.
be in 5th or 6th gear the whole time.
I just love the rev matches, bro. Oh, it's so raw and raspy. It's so responsive as well. My favorite thing with all my Hondas, just a little VTEC cracks, just a little just a little crack of VTEC.
That little teaser, eh?
Oh, it's
That little teaser.
honestly, guys, I would compare it to dosing an S15.
Oh, man.
Like when you're driving an S15, you know, you drive, give a bit of throttle, you get that dose. In a Honda, it's the VTEC crack.
I take that as a compliment. Such a joy.
I can't stop smiling, bro. Can't stop laughing. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. This is an insane car to drive.
We just got some thumbs up from a guy next to us from down there.
Yeah, there you go. Give a thumbs up. This guy gave us a dirty, I think. Mixture of emotions, but
We're driving like normal civilians out here, guys. Definitely a joy to have you drive it.
yeah. How does it feel as a passenger?
I don't get to be passengers as much, but it's definitely an exhilarating feeling, you know.
It's something different compared to driving the car, right?
Like I get it now. You know.
Oh, bro, it's just such a crazy raw car. There is nothing like this. You can't get a driving experience like this in any other NA car. You just can't. Power to weight ratio, the feel of the car, the torque, the sound in this lightweight chassis of an EG Civic. Oh, it's unbeatable, bro. Oh, man. I don't feel like that could ever get old.
I think Jordan's gonna get a K-swap car next week.
Bro, honestly, like I already really wanted to get back into another Honda. This is just making me want another one so much more.
Oh, man.
And the electric power steering feels really good too, man. Oh my god.
That's a different beast.
In 1st gear, bro, it just went straight to redline.
Oh, man.
And that was just pure raw torque of the K-Series motor. You honestly cannot beat it, bro. Thank you so much for letting me drive this, man. This is just...
It's a joy, man. It's an honor. It's an honor.
I appreciate it so much. Like, this is such an amazing car to drive. For someone who's grown up with Hondas their whole life, being able to drive one on this level and this scale, I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much, man. It's
a pleasure joining, man.
I totally understand the hype behind the K-Series, bro.
The new cars these days, you don't get that raw feeling. It's all like electronic these days, you know?
That's right, 100%, bro. Like, this is like a pure, raw driving experience, which, as you said, yeah, in most modern cars that come out now, you just don't get that same experience, man. Like, this is something special. It's unlike anything you can get in any other car. It's a completely unique experience. Coming from someone who's personally owned and driven a B-Series swapped EG, I can definitely say the K-Series is just on top. Wow. The rev matches are the best. That is too much fun.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it just NA, I think it's great as it is. You don't need nothing too crazy.
Oh, man. The braps when you blip it. It just echoes everywhere. The designers and the makers of this exhaust did an amazing job. Oh, man.
Shout out to Johnny.
Shout out to Johnny. You know how to make an exhaust for a K-swap. It sounds perfect.
It's nice and loud when you want it.
Oh man. Oh man. If this doesn't convince you guys to K-swap a Honda, I don't know what will. This is definitely like an experience I won't forget, man.
I think you haven't wiped that smile off yet.
I don't think I have. Oh. You can't beat it. Oh. Oh man, I miss Hondas so much.
Can't beat it, man.
Can't stop smiling, man.
It's not a level, man.
I'll never forget this experience. It's just an absolute joy to drive. As you can clearly see, if you K-swap your EG Civic, you're gonna have the power, you're gonna have the torque and response, and you're gonna have that smile on your face the entire time. There is nothing else like it. All right, guys, so we just got back from that drive, and I cannot wipe the smile off my face. I mean, you can probably see from the actual drive, I just couldn't stop smiling, giggling, laughing, having an absolute blast driving this car. And Harry, I can't thank you enough for letting me drive this car.
My pleasure, Jordan.
I appreciate it so much, and as I said, it's an absolute honor. So grateful. I used to own a B series EG Civic, and it was tuned, launch control, had a bit of work as well, and even that does not compare to this K-swapped EG Civic. Like, the raw torque and power out of an NA motor is insane. It's like, as soon as you put your foot down, instant response, instant torque, you hit that VTEC, it cracks on even harder, and it's just so fun. And the fact that it's got that beautiful 3-inch exhaust all the way through, it's so raw and raspy, it just adds to the overall feel of the car. All of this stuff together just means you can't stop smiling.
It's so enjoyable as a passenger seat as well, and even the speed, you know, once you hit VTEC, you're definitely thrown back a bit in the seat.
Something I think I forgot to talk about while I was driving, I think I was just having too much fun. I can definitely say it now, reflecting on it. As you said, the steering, the way the suspension felt, planted to the road, it was just so tight.
The whole feedback, it's, you know, you get the suspension feel, the rawness, the lower center of gravity, just like the whole feedback, everything's so direct and no delay.
I think this car overall, I think the ultimate Honda that you can own and that you can drive. It's set up perfectly with the suspension, the exhaust, the engine that's in it with the K-swap, the tune, everything about it, the seats. It is the ultimate Honda Civic that you can own and drive, and I just can't get over it, guys. I'm still smiling. I think this smile is going to go on for the rest of this week, month, and year. I don't think it's ever going to stop. This is the effect that a K-Series Honda or just a well-built Honda can have on you, and I hope that that comes out in this video when you guys see this too, and can convince you guys to, you know, get into an EG or a Honda, K-swap that thing, and have as much fun as this. I can't stop smiling.
Jordan's gonna get one next week, I'll tell you that.
Honestly, like, I think the next project for the channel 100% has to be another Honda. Just absolutely awesome and totally underrated. Harry, do you have any social medias that you'd like to shout out or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll definitely thank friends for helping me out with the work. Definitely shout out to my most important person, Linda, my girlfriend, for supporting me with my passion.
I'll put it right here, the Instagram for Harry, if you guys want to check it out. Yeah. Follow the build, see the progress. It's such an awesome car, and yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to want to see, you know, the progress and yeah, the experiences that Harry continues to have with this beast.
Cheers, guys.
So if you guys want to support the channel, the best way to do that is by liking the video, commenting, and most importantly, hitting that subscribe button down below. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to support even further, we've got ThatCarLife.com.au. I'll link it up here and down below. You can cop apparel, car parts, or stickers, or things that we're selling on the site. All of that goes back into the videos and the channel. And yeah, all your support so far absolutely means the world. And if you guys want to see more videos just like this and other awesome car content, as I said, stay tuned to That Car Life. We're going to have more videos just like this coming up. So I'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time on That Car Life.